Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? So I haven't uploaded a video because this is my third time. This is my third time doing Jeff Sokol. I have tried to salvage my recordings for the last week of my last Jeff Sokol video, and I'm at my wit's end. I can't do it. So here we go. I'll do them again. I got no problem watching Jeff Sokol, so I'll do them again. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think he's got a Jeep or something. I've always wanted to know what kind of car he's got. I think that's a Jeep or a Range Rover or something. Something cool. See, that looks like a Jeepy, Range Rover-y sort of style. That's pretty neat. Because he is a driver for Lyft, as we know. Right, here he comes.
Jeff? Over here. You can come in this way. Sorry about that.
Comes.
Come on in.
Welcome's Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
Good, how are you? Did you find the house okay?
No, because it's really dark out. So.
How long did it take you to get here?
It's like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. That's a long way. You know, do you have nothing better to do than to, where do you find so much free time? I don't know.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I want to mention this. He slams the orange juice down. He slams it down in a funny way, like, right, hang on, we'll watch it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, you're gonna be
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no, he slams it down. What a fucking loser. Can I have a hug? I won't give you a hug. Jeremy Todd West would say. But yeah, he slams down the juice and goes in for the hug. I just find it amusing.
Alright.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll settle into it.
And listen to her. Just listen to it.
I'll settle into it.
I'm okay. I'll settle into it. It's like she's having a panic attack. She's a good decoy, sure. I'll give her that. She's a good, not the best, but she's a good. But she kind of overplays the role a little bit. I think she kind of overplays it. I don't know. She insists upon herself. No, she kind of overplays it, I think. Well, what's some opinions on that? I think Casey was a more believable. She didn't overplay it. There wasn't a big, oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh, I'll settle into it. There was none of that. When you've watched this 3 times in a row, you start to pick apart little things.
Okay.
So, what kind of picture you got? Just...
Here we go, the best fucking chat in the whole entire world coming up right here, ladies and gentlemen.
The small pizza is like almost as big as the big one. So
Oh.
I didn't know that. Because you said small, I thought it'd be like a really small one.
Yeah.
I said big one.
Oh no, dude, the S tier level chat.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
I've been on both ends of not to make too much fun of it, but I've been on both ends of the spectrum. Like look at her fucking face. Where are we? Like I've been in his shoes telling a shit story, and I've been in her shoes receiving a shit story, thinking, oh my god, and all you can say is,
Yeah.
I said big.
yeah, that's all you can say to a shit story. And I think he knows But, what else can you talk about? Pizza size, what else? You're 13, I'm 44. You're 37? You're 44. What have you done in your 44 years that she hasn't done? Heaps. Because there's a giant generational gap. You fucking loser.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am. I'm fine.
I've just never done this before.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really. I mean.
Are you telling me the truth?
I mean, I've met girls online, but I don't like come like this far to like meet someone. I don't know why
It's kind of crazy, huh?
It is crazy. Yeah. Why did you let me come? If you're so nervous.
Yeah, and he's kind of saying, like, in my opinion, he's kind of saying, like, what, we can't even hug? Like, I drove all this way, 2.5 hours, from Boston, down I-95, from Boston, and I can't even get a hug? You know, I think he's kind of, like, almost, like, guilt-tripping a little bit, you know? He's sort of guilt-tripping her.
It seems like a good idea, and you seem nice.
Oh, Jeff's got the sexy face on. Jeff's got that sexy face on at the moment.
Why do you think I came?
Why do you think I came, girl? No, that was so good. That was so cringe, but that's what he's thinking, not me. That's what that motherfucker's thinking, not me. Right, let's get I think I know.
It's not the only reason. It's not the reason.
What's the reason?
I'm not just. You know,
You're a loser.
I've been talking to you for a while, and you seem like really cool to hang out with, and you know, someone that I'd like to meet. And I.
No, she doesn't seem really cool. She just seems like the only girl who wants to meet. She doesn't seem cool. She doesn't seem different or anything like that. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like the train spotting scene when he's in the club with and he meets that girl. I forget her fucking name. I haven't seen the movie that many times, but you know, anyone who's seen train spotting will know what I'm talking about. When the girl says, "Oh fuck, what the fuck did she say?" Oh fuck, am I still recording? My thing just went flat. Oh, now I've completely lost my train of thought. Whatever. You know, the train spotting scene. You know what I'm talking about. Oh god, okay, let's keep going. I can't fucking remember the scene now. When she's in the taxi and saying like, "Oh, you're different, and you're gonna tell me you're different," blah blah blah. That's what this is. She's not different. She's just the only girl who will meet him. That's the fucking point I'm trying to make here. God damn. We're 3 minutes in, and I've gone crazy.
Wanted to check out the situation, you know.
Well, here we are. So, let's deal with this whole contract thing, because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time until we get that out of the way.
This document was something Sokol put together after some research on the internet to protect himself from getting in trouble for having sex with a 13-year-old girl. He talked about it in the chat along with a lot of other graphic topics. It didn't work.
Yeah, so in Walls' version of this, he says it, and I do agree with Walls. He says, you know, it was just a thing to protect him because he just wanted to come down, have sex with the girl, and then go to the party, dude. No, he just wanted to have sex with the girl and then just hightail it back to Boston. And that document was just a little something just in case, I don't know, maybe you get picked up in a sting operation or, you know, you meet the dad or something, whatever, just to protect him. But this guy's a fucking moron. He's a fucking idiot. So, you know, any sane person would know that wouldn't work. Anyone would know that wouldn't work. And, you know, to even go to lengths to look that up and, you know, I've done some crazy things in my life, but I've never done anything this isn't crazy. This is just like, you need to go to a doctor and get checked out. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Jeff. You need to go to see a doctor, man.
Let's eat and we can talk about it.
Okay. There's plates behind you if you want to grab one.
Huh?
There's plates behind you if you want to grab one. Do you want a water or anything?
No.
Okay.
Man, well, I got this for in case we.
Alright, I'll grab water.
Alright, I will have a bottle. You want to eat at the table? What do you want to do?
Oh, you got orange juice? Wow, now it proves you're a psycho. Who gets orange juice with a pizza? Not me. I mean, I've never tried it, but I wouldn't go for the orange juice for pizza that I'm having for dinner with orange juice, you know? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Don't you just take here?
I mean, I expected it to be like 2.5 hours. So.
Wait, why are you bringing up the drive? We've already talked about the drive. Wait a minute. I know why you're bringing up the drive, because you're trying to guilt trip some more guilt into her because you drove so far. Yeah, I expected it to be 2.5 hours. You know, so she'd be like, "Oh yeah, you did drive far for me." You know. Yeah, that's why he's doing it. Bringing up some. He's doing a little guilt. He's guilt tripping her.
You're in the Boston area, is it?
Yeah. Can I wash my hands?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have some family that lives out there. It's pretty nice.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been to Faneuil Hall.
Where's your family? Like, what part of Boston?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Boston's so confusing. It's wicked confusing.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people don't get that reference. I think I've got it figured out. I think she says it's wicked confusing because people from Boston say wicked a lot. Wicked confusing, wicked cool. They say wicked a lot. The only reason I know this, I'm not from Boston and I've never been there. In fact, I've never been to the US, but I think in Good Will Hunting, they say wicked smart. My boy's wicked smart. You know, everyone should know that reference. You know, not the fucking train spotting train wreck that I said before, but the Good Will Hunting. You know, they're from Boston, so that's what I think that is. Awkward silence.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be cool.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll work on it.
I mean, you look great.
Thanks.
You just look different than what I didn't like in the pictures.
Oh, I wonder why, idiot.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I expected you to have dark hair. Did you?
My hair it lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean, I think you
You
look
don't
great.
like it?
I think you look great. I'm just saying.
Ooh, and look at his face when he's saying this. I haven't noticed that before.
It lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean,
Look at his face.
You don't like it?
I think you look great.
Oh, he's like, I think you look great. You know, like, you know, a jarring reminder that this is a 13-year-old. A 13-year-old girl. You know, this is a fucking... All jokes aside, this is pretty dark. Like, this is pretty dark shit, man. This is pretty fucking dark. This guy's 44. This is so fucking odd. So odd. And he looks normal. Just goes to fucking show, you know? It just goes to show. You never know what is out there, you know? Who's out there?
I'm just saying, like you look different, than I thought.
Yeah.
But no, nothing wrong with
Well, you
that.
never can tell though.
What did he say? Nothing wrong with that. Oh wow, Jeff. Okay, you're just swimming in bitches now. You got so many to choose from. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that with you, because I got 10 more on the go right now back in Boston. You know, fuck you, Jeff. I hate you.
Line things, you know.
You're a permanent meme because of your actions. You know, you know the human. Okay, I gotta stop rambling. But anyway, I'm gonna ramble some more. The human part of me sometimes feels a little sorry for these people, but then other times it doesn't. You know, the sorriness goes away, and I'm like, actually no. You know, you did this to yourself. No one did this to you. Whatever.
What about me? Do I look different?
I mean, you look different. I'm not saying better or worse, just different. I have cupcakes too, if you want them.
Let's see. Did you make them?
Look at those. Do you think I made those?
Yeah.
No.
No, I hopped in my car. I'm 13. I drove to the grocery store and bought them. Yeah. No, I didn't make them, you idiot.
Do you want to use plates or do you want to just...
Whatever you want. We're pretty casual here.
Okay.
I'm like too nervous to eat.
Well, you already ate it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was just watching.
Damn, that pizza does look good. It always makes me hungry watching this.
I was wondering if you were gonna be like, how would you be? Like, would you be nervous? Would you be like totally Like you've done this before.
Now he's saying this because he wants her to be a thought. He wants her to be a thought. You know, that's what he's trying to insinuate here. You know, this fucking guy. Have you done this before? Yeah, I've done this heaps of times, you know. So he's like, okay, cool, I can do this. And then fucking hightail it back to Boston. Back to the Boston area? Yeah. But, yeah, that's why he's saying that.
Oh, definitely haven't done this before.
Like, I don't know, you just seem very, very, like, you didn't seem nervous at all when I talked to you and just in general.
Yeah, it's different when you're talking to someone online versus like
person.
coming to their house and meeting them.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have this thing, just to go on another rant, but I just sometimes put myself in his shoes. Whenever someone's like in trouble, I always just automatically put myself in the person's shoes who's in trouble, whoever they may be, and I just feel so scared because I'm not a troublemaking guy. I don't like to be in trouble. No one really does, but I don't like to be in trouble. You know, I hate it. And this cunt's about to be just immortalized, infamously immortalized, and he doesn't even know it. He thinks he's just eating pizza. Well, he's got a hidden agenda, sure, but at the moment he's just a guy sitting at a thing, and you know, little does he know, he's fucked.
I just gotta take something.
Oh, hold on, just gotta take a pill before I shit myself. Or is it Viagra? One of the huge debates in the TCAP community. You know, what the fuck did he take? Is it a IBS pill or is it a Cialis? I think it's something for IBS. Although he did have Cialis with him, which is Viagra, or another name of Viagra or something. I don't really know. But I think that's an IBS pill. I think. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. One time.
This isn't drugs, it's just a...
Yeah, no bad means. Here, drink water.
It's something that I take before I eat.
In the middle of it all, Sokol pulls out a medicine bottle. You can see it on the video. He takes a pill, apparently in preparation for what he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
Yeah, and Chris, you had all that... This has been said before, but Chris, you had all that time to research what the fuck that pill was. You don't... Chris doesn't say it's a Viagra, but he doesn't not say it. But he heavily implies that it is. This is... I'm not defending Jeff Sokol, but this is what the media does. They imply and twist things, and... See, to the naked eye, you'd think that's a Viagra, right? Because the way Chris talks just then, or whatever, you'd think that's a Viagra. But I'm 99% sure it's not. It's an IBS pill. And that just proves the media's bullshit, twisting of things. They twist it. They twist the truth. This cunt twisted the truth. I'm not really the biggest Hanson fan. Whoops. But yeah, not the biggest Hanson fan at the moment. But I will be reviewing his new stuff coming out, but that's for another time.
What have you been doing all day?
I'm just hanging out, watching TV, Netflix and stuff.
What's that?
I have no idea. Do you want to check?
Somebody here?
No.
And that's really good acting, I think, from her. It's just so effortless. Yeah, it's just so effortless. She just walks off. Is someone here? No. And then, oh no. Oh no. No.
What kind of pizza we have tonight? Who's this? I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you?
Oh, he comes out with a fucking smirk.
Who are you?
You tell me first. You're Jeff, right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff?
Hanging out.
Hanging out with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
I don't want to know who you are.
I want to know a little bit more about you first.
Can I eat first?
Sure, go ahead.
This guy always brings up that he wants to eat. I think he's actually really hungry. You know, come on, let him eat, Chris.
Tell me who you are, because, I didn't know there would be other people here.
Well, what did you expect to happen tonight, Jeff?
Didn't have any expectations.
No expectations whatsoever.
No.
So you drove 2.5 hours
Sure did.
from Boston.
Sure did. Fuck, that's so arrogant, eh? Isn't that so arrogant? Sure did. Oh man, I have this thing. I hate when people say, sure did. And I hate when people say, uh-huh. Like if you say, I'm going to go do this, this, and this now. And they go, uh-huh. Oh my God, it is so rude. It is so rude. It is so rude. Does anyone else find that rude? Or is that just me being a psycho that I am? Uh-huh. That's just, what does that mean? Uh-huh. Ugh. Or huh? I hate when people say huh. Oh, it's just so fucking obnoxious.
Who are you?
To come here
Are you her dad?
to meet a young girl.
Are you her
I
dad?
will get to that.
Yeah, are you a dad? I think that'd be best case scenario, Jeffrey. Because then if that was her dad, you could talk your way out of it, maybe. You know, you could sort of just leave. You know, you could just leave. But yeah, the dad would be best case scenario. I'm sorry. But a guy in a suit coming out, ooh, yikes.
That in a minute. Go ahead.
Oh, dearie. Jeff. Come on. I can't keep stopping it every 2 seconds, Jeff. You're giving me too much material here. You're in front of company. You can't eat like that in front of company, Jeff. You can't eat like that in front of company.
Have a bite.
Wow. I haven't done anything wrong.
Ugh.
How old are you?
What does it matter?
I'd like to know.
I haven't done anything wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against
Coming
the
to
law?
meet a young girl?
Yeah, is that against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract?
Oh, now he's like, okay, I'm fucked.
Let's.
Oh, and don't you laugh. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh, I gotta watch that again. Sorry, I gotta watch that again. Let's just check it out. His brain is working fucking overtime. You can hear the gears clanking away in his tiny brain, you know. Oh no, he knows that I brought a marriage contract?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you?
He's just like, oh fuck, he
Some
knows.
sort of
What do I do? Laugh like an asshole.
marriage contract? Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza.
And I like how Chris says that, because Jeff laughs at him, and Chris says, let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. You know, it's kind of like, it's quite confrontational, and he deserves it. This guy fucking deserves it.
I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
And then you say, do you trim your blank?
Okay.
Now you know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you.
No.
Yeah, you're lying, and you're an idiot. What do you mean you weren't sure?
That doesn't.
And you're what, 37?
That doesn't mean anything.
You're 37? How old are you? You might as well just tell me, because I can find out like that.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
And, you know, Chris is a veteran in this. Chris is a veteran in the game at this point. These lines that he's saying, I will get to that in a minute. It's almost like muscle memory, you know. He's just such a professional. I like it. I'll give you that, Chris. No one could have done this job better than Chris Hansen, I think. People say Gordon Ramsay, but I find Gordon Ramsay, he kind of, I've said it already this in video, but he kind of insists on himself a little bit these days, I think. A lot of English people are like that. A lot of English people are like that. A lot of Poms, but, lately he just insists, and I can see Gordon Ramsay playing the part, overplaying it. You know, the thing about Chris is he doesn't overplay it. That's what I like. He doesn't overplay it. He doesn't underplay it. He's just a perfect candidate for the role. I like it. You know, I like TCAP. What can I say? I have a serious fetish for a TCAP. Who's that? Gerald White? Yeah, I got to do him soon. Anyway, let's continue.
Because now you're making me nervous, and
You're 44 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this. Yet I want to. What am I supposed to make of that? Sorry, I am paranoid. For meeting me? No, potentially having sex. But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Right.
Punishable up to 20 years. Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
Well, they plan on having sex.
Do you have them in your car?
No,
I'm going to find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't. Go ahead, check the car.
You will never tell anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon.
Ooh.
Explain. Explain it to me.
Just wanted to come hang out and.
It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, is that against the law to
To have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes, it's against the law.
To meet a girl. That's all it
You
does.
see how this looks.
Yeah. Punishable by up to 20 years. That's what, over a fifth of your life? And you're risking it. You're risking it pretty. Let's say this wasn't a sting and someone saw you, a camera in the house saw you, someone was home. You're risking a lot here for a fifth of your life, potentially a fifth of your life. You know, that's if you're lucky. And not to mention the infamous, you're a fucking meme for eternity now, Jeff. Oh man, boy, oh boy.
Okay, but you also see that I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing.
Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're
Right.
going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're like, law enforcement. But
You think I'm law enforcement?
well, I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was thinking about this on the way down,
Right. You had 2.5 hours to think about it.
and and I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna risk it. That's what I said.
It's not normal for a 44-year-old guy to drive 2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old
I
girl.
wanted to hang out, see how she was, see if
A 13-year-old girl. How often do you do this sort of thing?
Yeah, and he's right. Chris is right. A 13-year-old girl. I said it already this video, but it is kind of crazy. It is kind of dark. I've only just right now, I've just realized how dark all these guys really are. Like, I knew they were freaks, but it's pretty fucked, It's pretty out the gate, as we say here. It's pretty out the gate, This is probably a good time to bring this up, which is what I want. I want some opinions on this. I want a few opinions. Where are we? Criticism. So this is the To Catch a Predator Wikipedia page. Yeah, you could argue NBC is making sure many people as possible are aware predators are out there, but is it too much to think that a little thing called ratings might play a part as well? And so it's like someone's saying that it's for ratings. And then here, Charlie Brooker wrote ages ago that they find the prettiest looking 18-year-old who could pass for 13. They'll umming and ahhing about chest size until they find the right one. And like I say, she's hot. But if you fancy her, you're a pedophile. You're a fucking idiot. Charlton Brooker. That's my opinion. I'd like some opinions on this sort of thing, on this sort of entrapment. TCAP was entrapment claims. And sure, I'll agree with ratings might be a thing. But, it's not entrapment. They're not the police. They're a television, channel. You can't be entrapped by, it's just a company. You made the decision to do all that stuff. They're not the police. You don't even have to sit there and talk. You're just stupid, so you do. Like this idiot here. Wait, where are we? Here. Oh, jeez. Look, I'll give them a little bit. Like, it is not borderline, but almost borderline on being. Oh, no. Okay, no, I take that back. It's not entrapment at all. Because you should just be able to say no as an adult, like a normal person would. So, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about any of this criticism or entrapment claims or whatever. I just want to hear some opinions. That's all. Whatever. Let's keep going. I don't even know how long we are. 11 minutes. Okay.
Never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided, okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours
Oh yeah.
down I-95 from Boston.
Yeah, been talking to her
To this
for a little
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang out with. I mean, what the?
You can't find any
I had nothing else.
older girls?
I can, but I had nothing else going on.
So you decided you just come out and hang out with a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about the whole
Let's say we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other. How would we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically, nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her, so no one would find out.
Yep.
thing. To be honest with you, like I said,
Yep. He's exactly right.
when I was on the way down,
Right.
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal, to marry her, right?
Oh, look how he raises the pizza.
To marry
It's like, yeah, whatever.
her,
Oh, you fucking freak.
Right.
Whoops.
yeah, no,
Whoops.
Not in 2 seconds. I mean, like,
So if you liked her, like next week or the week after, you'd marry a
no,
13-year-old girl.
not next week. No.
So after just
I
a
don't like this guy.
few days worth of chatting, you decide you love her?
No,
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know she's 13?
I don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, just in case. Maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
So then you'd marry a 13-year-old girl because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking asshole. He just doesn't want to admit he's wrong. It's pretty It's pretty obvious. He just doesn't want to admit that, you know what, I'm wrong. Yeah, but I don't like this guy.
After a while.
Yeah.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're cool with all this. You just think this is just fine. Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
Well, what
Getting at.
what else am I supposed to think, Jack?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person? I mean, do I seem like it to you?
This chat seems like it.
Yeah, and coming up as one of the better lines of TCAP, of HVP, I think.
It seems like someone who at 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up
Oh.
at a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone. After
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up. That's a great line, because chat is chat. You could have stayed home and chatted away, in Boston. You could have chatted to her, but you made the decision to show up. And that's where you cross the line.
a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Yeah.
The little girl is nervous. You do it with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old.
And Chris is just thinking, oh man, I've got so much content for my new show. Life's going great.
That every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time. I hug them.
But this somebody is not an adult, Jeff. She's 13.
Please tell me who you are.
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Okay.
I'm
So am I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Oh no. And he's got bad posture too. Look at the way he's slumped over.
So if there's
Bad posture. Shame. Good job.
anything else you want people to know, anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this happened.
Believe it.
Did you bring any sort of a marriage contract?
No.
So what was all that talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
He did bring it, by the way. You know, that looks convincing. No, I didn't, but he did.
No.
You know, that looks convincing, right? But he did.
So what was all that talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
You can leave.
On camera.
You can leave.
I can leave.
You can leave.
Then what?
That's not up to me.
This is up to.
It's not up to me. You didn't have to come here, did you?
Yeah, you could have avoided this whole thing, Jeff. You could have really avoided, you know, the entire mess. But yeah, I've said it before.
What do you do for a living, John?
I don't want to talk anymore. There's
Insurance business, right?
cameras rolling.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. As I said, you're free to leave.
Can you shut it off?
I cannot shut it off now.
I mean, what is this?
It's an investigation for a television program called Hansen versus Predator, where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate, illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say, now would be a good time to go.
I don't have anything else to say.
All right, then. You can take your pizza if you like.
You want a slice?
I'm good, thank you very much.
So the cops here?
You want a slice?
We'll see.
Fuck, I feel like some pizza right now. I might honestly go get some. What time is it? I'm starving.
Okay. Or if they're here, just bring them in.
It'd be best if you went out that way.
And I would just walk out the front door. Like, don't make it easy on them. It's sort of like when I play League of Legends, right? You know, this is pretty off topic. But when I play League of Legends, which is a lot, you know, if I'm about to die and I know I'm dead and I'm running away, or any video game really, you know, I never just stand there and just let them kill me. I make it difficult for them. You know, I fucking make it as difficult as I can for them. I just do anything I can, and that's what this cunt should have done. He should have tried to go out the front door. Who cares about Ron, the bodyguard? He's not a cop. He can't hold you back legally, right? I don't know, maybe, but you know, these guys aren't cops. I would just leave out the front door. Whatever.
Grab a jacket.
You know, he gets the jacket for you, and you just take it, you know? Fucking get the jacket and walk out the front door, you fucking psycho.
It's not really right.
You know, when John Dupee walked through there and Ron went, nope. I wish he did that in this video. Nope. Look, are you still filming me? Oh my god. Yeah.
Sokol was sentenced to 7 years in prison, serving a mandatory 30 months. He is eligible for parole in June.
Wow, 7 years. You know, they really don't fuck around with the old prison sentences in the US. I wonder what that would get you where I'm from, New Zealand. And, you know, because I think we're pretty lenient, really. I don't know, but I think 7 years for that, whew. You know, that'll deter, if that doesn't deter other people, because that's what the point of the show is meant to be, right? To deter people. So, fucking hell, 7 years for doing that. Yikes. I know he only served 3, but 7 years, plus you're a fucking internet sensation for the next eternity. So, yeah, that'll do it for Jeff Sokol. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I had a great time, even though it was my 3rd time reviewing this fucking guy. I hope it worked this time. I have his phone call up here.
That's the part that I'm like afraid of. And
A little sneak preview. I can do that. I can review that. Oh well, I will do that too. At some point, if there's any interest on it. Yeah. Let's look at some of the comments. Maybe the plumber was late because he went to Atlantic City to look for his brother, Anthony Palumbo. We know that. Yeah, it's this fool got no game. Yeah, he doesn't. You're dead right. He doesn't. Anyway, that'll do it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.